we felt like we were in the Philippines tonight and not in Abu Dhabi. So now I think you can definitely say a word to your fans.
Magandang gabi, mga kababayan. Magandang gabi, Abu Dhabi.
The noise hit first. A wall of sound crashing down from every corner of Stadium Court in Abu Dhabi as Alex Eala stepped through the tunnel. Thousands of fans on their feet. Filipino flags waving. Phones in the air. Chants echoing off concrete. This wasn't a first-round match. This felt like a final. And then Alex looked across the net. Standing there wasn't just another opponent. It was her best friend. Her former doubles partner. A player she'd traveled the world with. Someone who knew her routines, her fears, her jokes, her bad days. Someone she'd probably cried with after tough losses and celebrated with after big wins. And now, Alex had to break her. That's the kind of mental warfare most 20-year-olds aren't built to survive. But what happened next is exactly why the rest of the WTA Tour should be paying very close attention. Because this match wasn't just about advancing to the second round. It was about maturity, composure, and a mindset that separates future champions from everyone else. This was Alex Eala announcing that she's ready. The stage couldn't have been bigger. Stadium Court at the Zayed Sports City International Tennis Center was packed to the rafters for the final match of the night. Filipino fans had turned Abu Dhabi into a home arena, many of them clearly making the trip just to see their phenom. Turkish supporters were there too, loud and proud for Zeynep Sönmez. Two rising stars. Two passionate fan bases. Electric energy. But beneath the noise was something heavier. History. This was the third time Alex and Zeynep had faced each other, and Alex came in with a spotless 2-0 record. Their first meeting back in 2023 at the ITF W60 in France was a battle, a 7-6, 6-4 win that went down to the wire. Their second clash, in the 2025 Eastbourne Open qualifiers, was anything but close. Alex dominated 6-1, 6-3. Zeynep knew that. She knew Alex had beaten her before. She also knew this was her chance to flip the script. And the timing made it even more fascinating. Both players had just reached career-high rankings that very same week. Alex at world number 45. Zeynep at number 79. Two careers rising in parallel, both hungry, both believing. Zeynep was riding serious momentum too, fresh off a historic Australian Open run where she became the first Turkish woman to win a match at the tournament, and not just any match. She knocked out world number 11 Ekaterina Alexandrova. Confidence? She had plenty. This was not a mismatch. This was a test. From the opening games, Alex made her intentions clear. She came out aggressive, breaking serve early and jumping to a 3-1 lead. She was dictating rallies, stepping inside the baseline, applying pressure with every return. It looked like she had full control. But Zeynep isn't built to fold. She broke back in the fifth game to level the set at 3-3, and suddenly the tension spiked. Momentum shifted. The crowd buzzed. This is where matches between close friends get dangerous, where emotions creep in, doubt whispers, and focus can slip. Alex didn't blink. She regrouped, steadied herself, and surged ahead to 5-3. One game away from the set. Serving for it. And then broken again. Zeynep fought her way back to 5-4, refusing to go quietly. This was the moment. This is where young players tighten up. Where arms get heavy. Where the mind races. Instead, Alex flipped a switch. She elevated. She broke Zeynep for the third time in the set and closed it out 6-4 with cold-blooded efficiency. That wasn't talent. That was toughness. If you were watching, you felt it. That sense that Alex thrives in pressure instead of shrinking from it. The second set only reinforced that feeling. Alex came out locked in, racing to a 3-0 lead with laser focus. Every return had purpose. Every rally felt controlled. But again, Zeynep pushed back, clawing her way to 3-2 and making Alex earn every point. No freebies. No mercy. And Alex responded the way top players do. She shut the door. Winning 3 of the next 4 games, she closed the match 6-3 in the second set. 1 hour and 31 minutes. Business handled. But the numbers tell an even deeper story. Alex converted 6 of 9 breakpoint opportunities. Every Zeynep service game felt under siege. That's elite level returning. That's anticipation, preparation, and belief. At 20 years old, Alex isn't just reacting, she's calculating. Playing chess while others play checkers. But what truly set this moment apart came after the handshake. Alex could have gone with the usual script. I played well. Happy to move on. Instead, she showed exactly who she is. I'm so honored to share the court with one of my closest friends. Zeynep, she said, that I admire her so much. and she's really making waves in many ways. And our friendship goes beyond tennis. That's grace. That's perspective. That's maturity far beyond her years. Alex Eala didn't just win a match in Abu Dhabi. She proved she can separate emotion from execution, friendship from competition, pressure from performance. And that's why this felt bigger than a first-round win. Because players with this mindset, they don't just rise. They stay. The WTA Tour has been warned. And honestly, I'm so grateful for that moment. Because come on, that's pure class. Alex Eala just handed her best friend a loss on one of the biggest courts in Abu Dhabi, in front of a roaring crowd, and still chose nothing but love and respect. No ego. No cold detachment. Just genuine appreciation. That's sportsmanship at its finest. That's the kind of athlete you're proud to support. The kind of person you want representing your country, your sport, and your generation. This is why Alex isn't just a great tennis player, she's a great human being. In a world where so many athletes are locked into self-promotion and tunnel vision, that humility stands out. That sincerity is rare. And that's what makes her special. Now let's talk results. With this win, Alex earned a 2-place jump in the live WTA rankings. She's now sitting at world number 43, inching closer and closer to the top 40. And here's the thing, the top 40? That's not the destination. That's a checkpoint. Because Alex Eala's ceiling is way higher than that. Think about it for a second. She's 20 years old. 20. Most players don't even sniff their prime until their mid-20s. She's got years ahead of her to get stronger, faster, sharper, and smarter. And yet, she's already competing toe-to-toe with players ranked in the top 50, top 40, and on the right day, even the top 20. The trajectory is insane. Earlier this year at the Australian Open, Alex made her Grand Slam main draw debut, and the response was unreal. Court 6 saw what officials literally described as an insane queue. Filipino fans flooded the grounds just to see her play. The match didn't go her way. She lost to Alicia Parks in the first round, but the result almost didn't matter. Because that kind of turnout tells you something important. Fans don't just show up for good players. They show up for players who make them feel something. Pride. Hope. Inspiration. Belief. Alex Eala gives people all of that. And that's how superstars are born. So now she moves on to the second round, where she'll face Alexandra Sasnovich of Belarus. And let's be clear, this will not be easy. Sasnovich is 31 years old, with over a decade more experience on tour. She entered the draw as a lucky loser after a withdrawal, but don't let that label fool you for even a second. She just stunned 8th seed Paula Badosa, a former world number 2 and one of the most dangerous players on the WTA Tour. Sasnovich is crafty. She's battle-tested. She knows how to win ugly, smart, and under pressure. But here's the flip side. Alex thrives as the underdog. She thrives when expectations are low and doubts are loud. After the confidence boost of her first-round performance, breaking serve 6 times and playing with authority, this is exactly the kind of challenge that brings out her best tennis. I wouldn't bet against her. And she's not done working. She's also back on court for doubles, teaming up with Indonesia's Janice Chun to take on a brutal pairing, Leylah Fernandez and Kristina Mladenovic. Fernandez is a French Open doubles finalist. Mladenovic? A 6-time Grand Slam champion in doubles. That's a gauntlet. But Alex doesn't shy away from tough draws. She runs straight at them. Now let's zoom out for a second. Why does Alex Eala matter beyond wins and rankings? Because she's carrying something bigger than herself. She's representing the Philippines on the biggest stages in world tennis. She's inspiring an entire generation of Filipino kids to pick up a racket and dream bigger than they ever thought possible. She's proving that you don't have to come from the traditional tennis powerhouses, the US, Europe, Australia, to belong at the top. When Alex steps on court, she's carrying the hopes of millions. And instead of shrinking under that weight, she thrives in it. She feeds off it. That Filipino crowd in Abu Dhabi wasn't just support, it was fuel. And the way she conducts herself, with humility, grace, and respect for her opponents, sets a standard. She's showing young athletes everywhere that you can be competitive and kind. Fierce and respectful. Confident without being arrogant. You can win with class and lose with dignity. That's the Alex Eala brand. And honestly, tennis is better because she's in it. So here's my hot take. Bookmark this. Screenshot it. Roast me later if you want. Alex Eala is making the top 30 by the end of this year. Maybe even higher. Why? Because she's got the game. She's got the mental toughness. She's got the work ethic. And most importantly, she's got belief. You can see it every time she plays. She's not hoping to win. She's expecting to win. That kind of confidence? You can't teach it. Look at her resume already. Junior Grand Slam champion. US Open Girls Singles title. Australian Open Girls Doubles champion. She's won at every level she's competed in. Now she's on the main tour. And it's only a matter of time before Alex Eala starts making deep runs at big tournaments. Trust me, she's going to be great.